Hello there, David here. Welcome to the channel and welcome back if you visited the channel before or if you're a subscriber. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys amazing results of the red light therapy. I've been using this therapy for only about a week, 4 sessions total, and the results are amazing. I was not expecting to do this video just yet, but the results are so amazing that I figured I would want to share them with you and hope you can benefit from this or answer some of your questions if you're thinking about it. So let's get to the video, let's jump into it. All right, welcome back. As I mentioned in the intro, I was curious about using red light therapy for a while because of the gym, Planet Fitness, and this is not a promoting of the gym. I just happened to go to that gym. They have a couple of equipments that use red light therapy. One is a total enhancement, total body enhancement. The other one is just a tanning bed that has red light. So I was curious if I would get a lot of benefits or more than what I was getting there if I were to use a straight red light therapy as opposed to a device that uses just partial red light therapy within the equipment. So I'm going to share in a moment on the spreadsheet the results, the sessions that I have had, and so far how it's been my experience. But I was not expecting these results, to be honest. I was expecting this video also to be done weeks or probably months down the road. But the results, as I said, were so amazing that I decided to share them with you and hopefully answer some of your questions. Or if you're just curious about learning more about it, well, this is definitely your video to watch. I highly recommend you subscribe to the video and to the channel, obviously in general rather, and help me get to the 1,000 subscribers, which is my goal. That's something that I really want to get to provide you with more content, more frequency on the videos. So definitely your subscription and your support is highly appreciated. So going straight to the point, I'm sharing these because I only have had 4 sessions so far of this red light therapy. It's a generic, it's not a brand name. I only paid about $70, maybe $67 total. You can watch my previous video with the details from last week. But I was curious and I figured I'll buy something that is sort of entry level, not super cheap, but not hundreds of dollars, just to get more exposure. And I was amazed, okay? Even after the first session of 10 minutes, I went to the gym and had the most amazing workout that I could have expected. That basically went beyond my wildest expectations. So far in general, and then we'll go to the details, I have had amazing results with the strength of my body. It allows me to do a lot longer and harder workouts. My skin, especially the face, I know I don't look like a teenager, but it does feel smoother than just a few days back. I've been very relaxed. It helps me sleep a lot better. And it helps me with managing my diet. I don't have to eat a lot late at night like before to just be able to calm down my very active stomach. So it's been a lot of amazing results. So I'm going to take you straight to a very good overview, a recap of what my benefits have been so far. Alright guys, so here we are. This is the spreadsheet that I mentioned. It's very quick to understand, so please stay with me and don't think it's hard to understand at all. So to recap, starting from the general, and then we go to the specifics. So total numbers that this is recapping is 8 days. Starting from the first day, which I had the first session of the red light therapy, which was Thursday, May the 30th of this year, 2024, which is basically about a week ago. Today is the time of filming or recording this. It's Friday, June the 7th, so I think give or take 8 days ago. I'm not recording Friday's data though. Total of numbers, again, being tracked, it's 8 days. Red light, yes or no, and then the time of the sessions, how the workout was done. I'm working out pretty much every day except Sundays, or try to take a day off. workout notes, how my sleep has been doing since I started the therapy, the red light therapy, and the overall feeling of the well-being. Okay, I highlighted a couple of workouts that I think they're worth mentioning because they were so amazing, or especially amazing. So let's get started, and then we'll do a quick recap of some entries within Fitbit which are useful. So stay after this for the Fitbit overview of workouts and diet that is going to complement this information. So again, total sessions I've taken with the red light technology, it's 4 sessions, 3 of 3 minutes and 1 of 20 minutes. So total is 50 minutes all combined. I try to do it every other day, not every day, but every other day. Okay, and the workouts, starting with the first one, I'm going to mention that as a highlighted one. It's the first session that I took was about an hour and a half, 2 hours after. I'm talking about workout after the session, and it was amazing. I was blown away because it basically doubled the time that I was able to do with the same effort. Okay, that's important. I could have done the same time, but pretty much getting so tired, dizzy, what have you, if my fitness is not yet to that point to do such hard workouts. So I used to do 20 to 25 minutes of cardio, treadmill, or sometimes elliptical combined and so forth, or sometimes one on each machine per session. And this time I was able to go from 20 to 25 minutes to 45 minutes combined. I did 20 minutes on the treadmill and then another 25 minutes on the elliptical combined, and I took walking breaks during the running part, 5 minutes, and then run 5 minutes and so forth, to complete in 5 actual running minutes. The sleep that day was amazing. I felt super strong and relaxed, nothing to worry about, fell asleep fine. And another day that I want to highlight, it's Tuesday of this week, like 3 days ago. I did not take the therapy that day. It was the day before, but this was the longest workout I've had in a while, probably months or a year or more, and it was close to 2 hours. Okay, it was strength training, actual weights being done. I think I was working my back and my biceps and triceps, and I felt amazing. Right, very, very long workout, super strong and relaxed. Okay. So to recap the remaining points, in addition to do 50 minutes of red light therapy so far, of the workouts, of the 7 workouts being recorded here, 4 I felt amazing. Think of that as 100%, that couldn't have done any better, and 3 were great, just lying below that. Think of that like a 90%. Okay. As far as the sleep, of the 8 nights that I've tracked so far, 5 felt amazing, like you could think of perfect, give or take. 2 were great, amazing again, 100%. 2 were great, think of 90%, and 1 was good, and I'll explain on the Fitbit in a second why this one felt good as opposed to great or amazing. And then overall feeling or well-being, of the 8 days that I've tracked so far, 3 I felt super strong and relaxed on all of them, right? But super strong, like I could do very, very hard workouts, very long. 3 were very strong. Again, think of super strong as 100%. 3 were very strong as a 90, and most of it was you need to alternate super intense long workouts with workouts that are not as intense to recover. And 2 were strong. Think of an 80%, and those really were more of a recovery workouts, these 2 that I'm pointing out, to recover from the very hard workouts. So I'm going to leave it here with a quick comment, and then go into the Fitbit app for final thoughts and important info as well. Overall, the red light technology so far has exceeded my expectations in an amazing way. I've mentioned that before, but I want to repeat it. And now let's get to Fitbit and give you some additional recap or review of some other items that are important to see. So let's go to Fitbit now. Alright guys, so let's find my Fitbit app here on my phone. This is an Android phone. And to point out primarily some diet and how that affects sleep or recovery time. So I'm going to go to the dates that I mentioned so far in the video, starting on June the 30th, which was Thursday. So I'm going to start with this calorie item, which is important on Fitbit. I track these through my Fitness Pal, but you can see it obviously on the Fitbit app as well. So here it says 931 calories today, but we'll move on to the actual days and point out a 2 or 3, so we don't make this video super long, but point out important info here. So Thursday, May the 30th, which I'm going to tap on right now. Looking at the very top of the screen here, you can see that I took from diet 2063 calories rather, it says calories in, and 3,727 were the calories burned by just daily activity and exercise. And you can see here that I only took breakfast and lunch. I skipped dinner and I didn't feel any trouble. Again, that's one of the benefits that I noticed immediately through or by using the red light technology. Obviously you don't want to skip dinners too often, but that one I was kind of not feeling hungry, to be honest, even though I should have taken more because I burn a lot of calories. So that's one item to point out, how in the first session that did not affect me at all. So let's do a few more days. So that was Thursday. Now I'm going to point out Saturday, June the 1st. I'm going to tap on it. You can notice here right away that it was only 1,500 calories, 1,526, and I burned close to 3,000 calories, so 2,851. And I was also skipping dinner this day, no problem, but eventually obviously you don't want to do that every day, and I didn't. But so I had a deficit of 825 calories, and again mostly because I skipped dinner that day. So, and I learned that it's not the healthiest thing to do, but again pointing that out here, that I was able to skip dinner, still sleep just fine. All right, let's go back to another day that has a low calorie intake, which was Tuesday, June the 4th, just earlier this week. I'm going to tap on it here. And this day you can notice I did not skip dinner. You'll notice here that dinner is there, but calories that I took from food was 1,683, which was not that many, and I burned over 3,000 calories. So I had a huge deficit of 851 calories. Again, I'm accounting for 500 calories deficit daily that allowed me to lose a pound a week, but this is already accounting for that. So that means I was short by close to 1,000 calories, 851 calories. And that was mostly because my dinner, if you see it down here, was rather small, 259 calories, and breakfast was also slow with 501 calories. And the pattern that I've noticed, and that's why I'm pointing this out, is that that day, or the day after rather, Wednesday, June the 5th, I did have a little trouble falling asleep. Once I fell asleep, it was fine, but it took me a lot longer. So sometimes I noticed this the day after. Remember, this was also one of the days highlighted with very, very high calorie burning, a very intense workout, almost 2 hours. But the red technology was still sort of supporting that I was able to have a good deficit of calories without feeling bad or any side effects until the next day, that it took me a while to fall asleep. So I just wanted to point out those 3 days, and the takeout, or the takeaway rather, is that yeah, you can skip very once in a while dinner or eat less than you should have for that day, but you don't want to do that on a regular basis, and that's what I'm going to be being careful about, just because your body still needs the food and to be able to keep up the pace of hard workouts and long workouts. So that does it for the Fitbit, and final talks coming up for you. And if you made it to the part of this video, which is the end, I appreciate your support. Again, your subscriptions are highly appreciated to get to the goal of 1,000 subscriptions. 1,000 subscribers so far. It's around 257, so we're a quarter away from that goal. So I appreciate the support. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos, like them. All the support is appreciated. And for now, thank you, and I would see you guys in the next video.